This Nazi costume worn by one New York high school student last Halloween has led to the school saying this year, no Halloween allowed, no costumes allowed, ever.
Period.
Has the school's Halloween ban tossed away the students' right to freedom of expression and a good time? Let's ask TV Judge Alex. Judge Alex, we watch you every day, a million times a day.
I appreciate that.
On syndication.
He hears you on a loop.
Do the students have a right
I'm
to...
my mom.
Is this reasonable that the school has said no costumes? I mean, come on,
Yeah.
Halloween is a kid's
It
holiday.
only takes one to ruin it for everybody. There goes my terrorist costume for this year, you know? Yeah, it's absolutely reasonable. You know, students have what I like to call a diet version of constitutional rights. They're a bit watered down. They still have constitutional rights, but schools have the right to decide how students behave, what they can and cannot say, because the Supreme Court has said a couple things. The school stands in place of the parents is one thing, and the other thing is their goal is to educate, and anything that distracts from education, you know, is fair game for the school.
Well, don't have Halloween then, because that's a distraction from education. What are you learning about?
Well, yeah, Halloween's a whole separate issue, but whether or not you can dress up in school, you know, like I read that he was going to mount a protest and he and a bunch of friends were going to dress up in a costume anyway. Well, they'll get that 10-day suspension and they'll learn the next lesson, which are consequences for your actions.
But there could be consequences if they suspend him because he's saying he might come to school dressed as Jesus. And then people are going to go, what problem do you have with Jesus?
No, the problem is being dressed. Whether you're dressed as Jesus or Muhammad or Hitler, it makes no difference. If the school does away with the costume day, it's like some high school girl decides to go to school dressed to express herself as Lady Godiva.
Sure.
As much as I would have liked that when I was in high school, the school's going to say, thank you very much, that's a little distraction.
Get back on your horse and get out of town.
Get out of
Can I make a prediction? Within 2 years, he's going to be screaming, "Don't tase me, bro." I mean, this guy is out of control.
Well, you know, but youth challenges authority. That's what they do. And you know, I read his father.
Oh, we do.
His father said, "You still youth?"
No,
Yeah,
it's not.
I like to think so.
That ship has sailed.
His father was saying, well, you know, he's just trying to express himself. And, you know, that's fine, but there are consequences. If the school or an employer down the road says these are the rules and he decides to express himself a different way, he's going to pay the consequences for that too.
And you know what? The picture of that young man, Walter Petrick, on the internet as Hitler, that could come back to haunt him someday in the future.
Yeah.
All right, Judge Alex Ferrer, thank you very much. Check out Judge Alex, your local listings for Showtime.
Congratulations on your success, and a man looking good without a gown.
Thank you very much for noticing that.
I've never seen you with a suit.
Brian's normally not impressed in men without gowns, but with you, yes. Okay, just ahead, everybody, we want to tell you about one of our lead stories. It's a night.